hours were commissioned because ITV moved the news on its 10 o'clock slot. We originally wanted to start in the 7 AM 99, but because the news at 10's acting, because we couldn't do it, then casting had to go on, and I was tasked with sitting in an office at OWT to pick the casting. I originally wanted Why Boycott to be in the show, to reprise his role as Eric Gilroy, but Why politely declined, as you do. So we have to start from scratch. So finding a location for the show was quite good. I remember having hours and hours of arguments with Tony, with the way Brian Mills about he wanted to do the directing. And Don Stevenson, who close friends with, said, I'll write a few, and then Peter Wavy wrote one, and then I did Wake script writing. I originally wanted the titles to after we start, and we originally so we got everything. So we got Terry Duckworth's return. But then we had another big problem. Nigel Papano was booked in to do his usual guest spot at Terry Duckworth. So Terry disappeared. So Nigel disappeared for a week. I went to Brighton to finalise the cast, and Brian said, you can F off, mate, I'm not doing the episodes. So that's why Mary McMurray stepped in to do the episodes. Naturally, the producers wanted an old school director to produce the episodes. So Mary McMurray, who directed the Bet and Eric Wedding episode, stepped in. Then I had another problem with Vicky McDonald. The Bowie vote for her was an absolute disgrace because Scotty Nielsen kept throwing on tripwire. And I went to a press once with the Brigadier, Ken Morley, Corey Nielsen, Don Stevenson and Brian Mills. And we got stuck on the Brighton tram for an hour. By that time, I was meant to be directing a waterfowl, so if you watch the fourth waterfowl, where Dennis gets pranked, it's a complete mess, because Dennis had to do the rest of the show on the backwatch of OWC, because I'm in Brighton. By this time, work had already begun on number 5, so there was a problem. Finished. So we managed to get the episode done with 2 days to spare, and we managed to prank Dennis with 4 days to spare. Naturally, Waterfall 5 is an even bigger disgrace because I was working on the fresco scene for Granada, which meant Dennis Norton had to be assisted into the cafe. Because, naturally, also, Waterfall 4 marked the first uses of the new theme music. I've had a legal dispute with the person who created the music, which means the Waterfall music has to be redone. There was one occasion which produced, there was one episode which after the longest critical sequence in history, the show begins. There was another episode with the color clip, with the error episode, which I was proud to work on. And there was because when the audience just, when they saw ever, they just bugged. I mean, you could not have heard a pin up in that studio. And they all gave the biggest round of applause I have ever seen. In my nearly 21-year career, to see people applauding at our chorus, you don't get that ever. I mean, nowadays I have to step aside because of my commitments. So I just teach people in the business. I mean, the Dready episode coming up are yet another example of what can happen if you have the right attitude. I mean, I'm told that lots of people are returning for it. To me, Tony Prescott should direct it. He is the master. Or Duncan Foster. Or if you have, but to me, the message is clear. If you have a character that has been loved since the 70s, she's had affairs, she's had murders, she's had husbands, and you just want to stand up in stone. I mean, the detective review story is utterly ridiculous. I mean, how can a child be dramatically abusing a pet and mother? It is just absolutely ridiculous.